Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So let me just make sure I got volume over here, guys. I'm gonna open up a new browser, and then we're gonna change the live stream to I'm gonna change the thumbnail to the live stream live. Okay, we're gonna go to customize, not manage videos. So hang on, guys. Just bear with me. Go customize channel, change video, go to live. There we go. Live. There we go. Publish it. Now close that down and now we're going to the live. Okay. Okay. Well, let me have a sip of my coffee. I'm going to do some walking this morning, guys. Nothing beats a cup of coffee in the morning, especially when you're dead tired. Oh, not really. Well, good morning, guys. My name is Ron. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps the channel grow. And before I get started, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey. So yesterday I was going to go live on my birthday last night, but I just couldn't. I was just really tired yesterday. What happened was I went walking yesterday morning, and I did a 4 mile walk. And when I got home, I was really, really spent. And then I had something to eat and I had some water to cool down and everything. And next thing I knew, I got a nap in the afternoon, and I got up and I was really, really sweaty from walking and stuff. So I hopped in the shower. I took a really nice cool down shower, and then I laid back down again and I conked out. And then I woke up around 8 o'clock, and then I decided to cancel out my live last night. And then I ended up watching a movie on Netflix, and then I fell asleep last night, and that was pretty much it. And then I got up this morning and my no cable, no TV set. Okay, that's fine. I called up Comcast, worked out a payment plan arrangement with them, and they were able to turn me back on. So I got to pay my full bill, and then I got 3 weeks to come up with the money for that. I don't know how that's going to happen, but we'll worry about it then. And if that doesn't happen, we'll figure out something else. But we're running into that kind of situation every month where I pay what has to get paid and everything else suffers. And unfortunately, the cable is just a luxury. It's all it is. But it's something that Donna and I both enjoy. I enjoy the games that I play, Pogo, and I go on to play Scrabble. And I'm still waiting for Anne Marie to come back on and do the live game nights that we used to have. And she is planning on coming back. She's busy right now, so just kind of like respect her privacy, and she'll come back on when she's ready, and then we'll look forward to that. In the meantime, I'm still supporting her channel, and at some point, you guys can support my channel when I could become monetized. My goodness, coffee tastes too stinking good. So yeah, so I got a couple of cards from my sisters, and my other sister said, "Well, you can either get a card or you can get the cash." And I said, "I'd rather have the cash." So one of my sisters gave me $50. I gave it to my wife for being over tonight, and then I got a birthday card from my sister Patty, and it says birthday wishes. Birthdays are a reminder that life is a gift, and then it says. What better day to remind you how special you are, and then love parent. And she gave me some scratch tickets and stuff like that, and some a couple of small little gifts like a Red Sox mug and a Patriot mug for when I'm traveling on the road and stuff like that. And if I want something cold, or my wife's constantly brings water all the time. Speaking of water, I bought her. I wanted to go a 5 mile walk, and I did 3.5. I think that's fantastic. And I was stopping along the way. It took me about 4 hours, which is fine. It's about normal for me. And then what happened was I had a water in my back pocket, and I sat down and it crushed the bottle, and it went all over the place. The water popped out right, and went all over my pants and my backside of my shirt. And I go to grab my water for my sip. I goes, "Oh, you stupid idiot." So I threw the water out when I was pissed. And I said, well, at that point, I could have gone back home because I was close enough to get another water. But I said, nah, the heck with it. So another day, another walk went out in the water. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Javen. How you doing this morning? Javen. Is that how you pronounce your name? Yeah, so I celebrated my 68th birthday yesterday. I was going to go live last night and make a shuffle recipe, but I was just really, really too tired yesterday, and I did a 3.5 mile walk, and I got home last yesterday late afternoon, and I cooled down in a little bit, had something to eat, and then I ended up having a some water and stuff like that, and then I ended up a couple of sugar-free freeze pops that I had, and I laid down and I took a nap, and then I woke back up again around 5:30, something like that. And I was going to go live last night, and I was just too tired, so I canceled out the live last night. So we'll probably do a live this weekend sometime. I'm thinking about Saturday night. Well, it would probably be Sunday because Saturday we have the Italian festival. What that is the local um, um, colonial band there. They play a lot of big band music and whatever. They're going to be playing a lot of Italian music that night, and I'm going to be at the lower comedy. I'm going to bring my iPad with me and see if I can set it up for the Wi-Fi downtown. I got to get a hold of Wendy later to find out what the password is so I can go live on the internet. Otherwise, I can use my mobile camera. But I'm going to be down there anyways. I don't think Donna's going to go with me because the funds are really non-existent this week. So I'll probably just go down. They're going to have like about a couple hundred vendors set up and uh, food and all that sort of thing there. But that's the food is all carby crap there. I mean, I don't have a problem with it once in a while, but the idea is every time I fall into that trap, I get sucked into it, and then it starts tasting too good to me, and then next thing you know, I fall off the wagon, and I've been so careful this month there, and I've been doing really phenomenally well. Like I lost almost 12 pounds this last month, and I'm back down to the 240s, and I feel really good about it. And I'm just taking one day as life presents it to me, and taking the challenge of losing weight and getting on to the wagon again. And which I've been kind of like on maintenance for the whole year and a half, and I only gained 40 pounds in a year and a half. I think that's phenomenally well considering I was down to 150 pounds at one point. I'm back down to 110, but I still think 110 is great in 2 years of being on maintenance. But what's stopping me from going full time keto or full time any weight loss program is I'm running out of cash, and my cable got shut down last night, so I called up Comcast this morning and they put me back on. But I got to make a payment in 3 weeks. I got the money for the payment. Hey, good morning, Kevin. How you doing? Hey, you doing a live video tonight? Because I'm probably not going to do charity tonight. So if you're going to be doing a live chat, I'll probably go in and visit you for a little while. Yeah, so it was my birthday yesterday. I was going to do a live video last night there. I haven't got a monetized channel yet, but anybody's welcome to go on to my Cash App at the top of the front page and click on the extra link. And yeah, okay, I'll be watching for those links because I got all my notifications turned on there. The last time you were on, my wife I was on the mobile camera. I goes, oh, he's on. So I was watching on a mobile camera, and and that sort of thing. So Javen, if I don't know if you got a YouTube channel where you're promoting or whatever, but even if you're not, check out Tuba Chat's channel there because he tries to help a lot of people like me and connect other people and that sort of thing. And even, you can even, he's got a lot of great videos on his YouTube channel too, and where to get music from and all that sort of thing. So, and I would highly suggest, if you can afford to become a member by all means, because you get a lot of perks and you get a lot of great stuff and stuff like that. I try to support other YouTubers. I can't do everybody, but ones I think that are important enough to help me a lot. But eventually I'm going to get more involved with some other YouTube memberships like Scratch and Pete. I think he may have one, and I think just more Jason and that, I think those other YouTube, and there's two crazy ketos I follow and that I really enjoy their channel. And then, if you become a member, you get a lot more. And the other ones that I follow, Lindsay Murphy and her friend Nellie, and also the ketogenic woman. But if I did every one that I want to become a member, it'd be costing me about $100 a month there, including when I'm spending on the internet. Now, Comcast shut me down last night because I didn't miss a payment. I just didn't have it. I don't get my check until next Friday, and so I called up Comcast this morning. They goes, "Would it be okay if you just turn me on until I get my check next Friday?" Because I am making a payment. She says, "Yeah, that's no problem." But so we're good to go there, and yeah. So yesterday was my birthday. I went out celebrating by walking. I did a 3.5 mile walk yesterday. I did a couple of streets, and I had a water in my back pocket. I go to sit down, and my water split open. It went all over my pants and all over the back and then my shirt when I was getting ready to grab it. So I didn't have a water when I went walking, so I was really spent by the time I get done my walk. The only problem with walking 2 miles is walking 2 miles back to wherever you want to go, and it's been hot in our state. It's been about, yesterday was about 90, well, not quite 95, but it was in the high 80s, and because the humidity is what makes a big difference in our area. When the humidity gets above 65 and 70, it could feel like 100. So, but by the time I got done walking, it was 1 in the afternoon, about 11:30 noon time, and then I got home, and then I had to cool down a little bit, and I eventually took a shower, and I had something to eat, and then I was going to go live last night. But by the time he was going live last night, I had taken a late afternoon nap, and I got up, and I was so groggy yesterday, and I was to have with it, and I laid down, and next thing I know, I fell asleep again, and then I got up about 8 o'clock. I canceled out my live last night, and because I was going to make a birthday cake shuffle for you guys, and because I have the only thing I don't have with the specific recipe that from Keto Focus is they got this birthday cake extract. It's like a vanilla extract, but it's got the cake flavor. Okay, but if you don't have that, she said you could just don't use it and you can use vanilla extract. And that particular shuffle that she had made before, or truffle, I made it, but I'm gonna kind of change it up a little bit. I'm gonna experiment with it. If I don't do the charity tonight, I'll probably just experiment later with it, and maybe go live either maybe later today or tonight rather, or tomorrow or Sunday, because Saturday we got the Italian festival in our city, and he did the mayor did one last year, and that was our first one. And he must have had about 3,000 people showed up for that, and he didn't realize it would be that many because there's a lot of Italians that live in our area, and the mayor of the city is Italian, so it's a fun local event. We have a lot of local events throughout our city coming up, and like in August, September, we just had the Starburst last Saturday. It's a huge event in our city. They have live music, and then they honor the Citizens of the Year Award, which I won in 2019. And then they follow it by fireworks and have live music all night. And of course, vendors if you want to buy something to eat. And that's in that local ball field where the high school kids play football. And they must have had about 3,000 people and showed up to that event. And so we got coming up in September. October, we have the cannoli festival. They have a lot of trucks that set up cannolis, and you can get fresh made, homemade cannolis. I'm not a fan of cannolis because they're too sweet for me. And then September 15th and 16th, we have, I'm sure everybody's heard of Johnny Appleseed. If you're not familiar with who he was a local legend in our city, and he was born here. He wasn't raised in our city, but he went around across the countryside and planted apple trees. And he ended up, his burial place is over there in Ohio. And if you hear that noise, that's my wife mocking the cat. So, but so the 15th, we have the Johnny Appleseed Festival where they have apple crisp and live music and all kinds of vendors set up all over the place. And then on the 15th, they're going to have they're going to have a huge parade, what I'm hearing. So, that'll be fun to do some live streaming during those 2 times. And Saturday, I plan on doing some live streaming on the event downtown of Leominster. I live in Leominster, Massachusetts. For you guys and gals don't know, but it's in north central Mass, about 45 miles west of Boston. Or if you're familiar with Worcester, we're probably 15 minutes away from Worcester. But I was born and raised here, and I plan on staying here. And it's a nice small community. It's a city. We have about maybe 100,000 people that live in our city at any given time. And Donna and I only live 5 minutes from the downtown district, and I walk all the time. Yesterday I did a 3.5 mile walk, and I was really spent yesterday. And I just enjoy talking to people along the way, taking a lot of photographs and stuff like that. Now, yesterday was my birthday again, but I didn't do anything. And I normally go down to the local, it's called Kimball's. I don't know if you have anything in your area like that. but it's an ice cream place. But they make homemade ice cream right there. It's a farm, but they also have food there, which is like fried clams, lobsters, and lobster and stuff like that. And they got a lot of healthy alternatives. So I didn't go down there yesterday because our funding is very low this week until next week. We're fine, but it just the loose cash. But I plan on going down there in another week or two, and I'm going to get I'm going to get a lobster on a roll, but instead of getting a white bread, I'm going to get it on a lobster wrap. They get it on a lettuce wrap, and as a healthy alternative. But and I got that last year. I got it on a lettuce wrap, and I got a piece of watermelon with it. It was real good. It was, but it satisfied me without the bread. And that over my course of my weight loss journey, the bread has always been my killer. Hey, good morning, Tamika. Yeah, so I'm gonna be if I don't do the charity tonight, Tamika, I'll probably go live tonight around 6 o'clock and do a shapo recipe on how to make a shapo cake. They had my birthday last night or yesterday afternoon. Yeah, big 68 years old this year. I had a fantastic birthday. I had like about 400 people on social media, Facebook, wish me a happy birthday, and my sister's got a hold of me, and I can't thank everybody enough there. Life has been really, really good. And I just, I'm taking one day at a time. Now on the job front there, the other job that I had, it only lasted 3 days because I couldn't do it. It was too heavy for me. We did orientation the first day. The second day was showing me how to pick orders and stuff like that. And then the third day, we actually went out on location. And second day, she actually had me go to the bank by myself. And that took me about 45 minutes to get to the bank of where they had their bank from. And it was getting paint supplies and gallons of paint and stuff like that, and mix and matching paint colors. And the problem with that was paint gallons, if you're familiar with how much they weigh about 30 pounds for a gallon of paint, or around 20, 30 pounds. And we were putting the 2 gallons of paint in every box, and all the other supplies, and he had a big, huge box like this. And I had to carry 50. Once we got all the orders together, I had to load 15 of them into the van and then set up the GPS for all those locations. I didn't have to do that part of it. The driver did, but that would have been me. And then doing the picking order and then setting up in the van and make sure they're all separated so you don't mix anything up. Because if you mix something up and give somebody the wrong stuff, then you got to go back and do the whole shebang over again. But 2 gallons of paint weighed about 45 pounds along, and maybe a little bit more with all that other stuff. But we did 15 runs that day. And at the end of the day, I was just so spent I couldn't do it. And I goes, I can't do it. It's just too much for me. So I left after the third day. I didn't even go back for the fourth day. I sent the email to the company, said, I can't do this. It's too much for me. And they were all mad at me. But, I was just trying to be honest with myself. But I have some other prospects there. I went down to a place that they do deliver flowers and stuff like that in little baskets. And I went actually down there, talked to the girl this week about it. And they are hiring, but the girl that does the hiring, she's on vacation until Monday. She went up to Aruba. She's got all my contacts. They all know who I am, which is really great. And because I do a lot of photographs for the city and stuff like that. And she goes, yeah, I really like your photos and stuff. And yeah, I know who you are. She says, if you need a reference from the mayor, I can get you some more references. She says, oh, no, you're fine. And, and they're willing to work with me with my wife's appointments. And that was the other killer last month. And my wife had a ton of doctor appointments last month. There's no way I would have been able to keep that job anyways. My wife right now is my number one priority. And she's doing good, though. She's a lot better today. She feels good, other than just being a little tired like I am this morning because I didn't get that much sleep last night. But, yeah, I was going to rent the movie last night, and I ended up finding a movie on Netflix about golfers, which I really liked. It was based on a true story, and there was some Mexicans and young kids there. They were in trouble as teenagers, and a teacher got a hold of them, and they formed a golf league and a team, and they eventually won the state championship, or I think it was a U.S. state championship, and but it was all based on true story, and I like those kind of stories, and so when I find them on the like Hulu and stuff like that, I typically will watch them. I get the internet cable, and I get Hulu. Paramount Plus, it's just stuff like that I get, and but I like those channels because it gives you more alternatives to just regular TV programming, and a lot of times I can't find anything on TV, anyways, and most of the time I just like it for my sports. I like to watch like my Red Sox playing and stuff like that, the local teams, because we got the Patriots starting up next month with the football and everything, but. But I'm going to see if I can't come up with another alternative with the high price of cable. I'm going to probably wind up going to get one of those small little internet boxes and go to a stick or something like that, a Fire Stick for the cable alternative. But you still need internet access in order to be able to get all that. So, I might just drop down my cable package down to just the internet and the basic cable and just stream the other channels. But we'll see what happens. But I know a lot of people, that's what they do, but how they get channels and stuff like that. But I'm going to get going for a walk, and yeah, so I can't thank everybody enough. And I may not go live tonight, but if I go live tonight, I'll be doing a chapo recipe if I don't do the charity. My wife's going to play bingo tonight, and I got tonight off, so I might just wind up going home tonight and just relaxing a little bit, and then go live to see what happens. And if I don't go live tonight, I'll definitely maybe go live Sunday night there, maybe for a little bit, maybe a late Sunday afternoon, like about 2:00 Sunday afternoon or something like that, if my wife doesn't want the computer. But anyways, I hope you have an amazing day. I'm going to get going. Thank you guys for coming in. And just wanted to say I love you guys. Don't forget to give me a like on the way out. Oh, speaking of likes here, so at the beginning of the month, I record how many I have 1,863 subscribers, actually 64, because I picked up another one since yesterday. And I got 2,488 watch time hours. So you need 4,000 watch time hours for your channel to get monetized within a year's time. And it's getting there, but it's just taking time, and the building up a trusted community to where you people feel comfortable visiting your YouTube channel, putting out good content. And right now I'm going through my older videos and straightening out some of my portable hard drives. I have this is a 5 terabyte hard drive, and I store out some of my information. I just cleaned this up the other day. I wiped all that stuff out. And I got some that are a 10 terabyte hard drive, and I got one that's a 12. So, but what I've been doing is I've been reorganizing all my files and putting it on my journey on my YouTube channel and my photographs that I've taken by weeks and stuff like that. And I'm looking at some of my older videos, and it's amazing why I got anybody to actually follow me along. My videos really sucked at the beginning, but I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But you learn how to evolve as you get more comfortable talking to an audience, and how to interview people, people interview you, and putting your life story out there. And my journey was about me, and if I thought maybe to myself, it wasn't so much to get the channel monetized. It was just about helping people to get out there and get healthy. And if God told me this, Ron, this is what I need you to do. I need you to get a YouTube channel going. And you guys are gonna hold me accountable for what I needed to do, which was get healthy and get my weight under control, and for me to help you guys to get healthy and get your weight under control if that's what you're dealing with. And it's been a good experience helping everybody, because I got a lot of people that are following me, and a lot of returning subscribers, and that might not always be able to come on when I'm doing live, but you're always welcome to watch my replay of it, which I always. Even like Kevin on YouTube chat, if I can't watch it live, I'll go back and I'll watch it later. And a lot of times they got multiple browsers open watching other people's videos, because I'm always trying to learn and want to evolve, I just trying to encourage people to just hang in there one more day, guys. So they promise you at some point it'll get better, and when everything gets how it's going to be, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and then we'll just leave it at that, because I don't want to get involved with political or religious, other than just believe in my faith. But anyways, you guys have an amazing day, have an amazing Friday, have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you on the next video. And enjoy your day. Don't forget, remember, I love you, God loves you. Have an amazing day, and thank you for coming along.